Hello YouTube, it's Silver Age Dave. Today is Thursday, September 17th, 2021. I'm doing a quick video. I haven't been real active on YouTube. I've been busy with a lot of other stuff. Today is a little bit of a different video for me. Tomorrow I am driving down to Loudonville, Ohio, which is not far from Columbus, Ohio, the kind of center of the state. If you look at Ohio like this, it's going to be right down here and a little to the side. I am going to be running my first of 4 100-mile trail races. This one's called Mohican 100, and a lot of planning and prep goes into this type of thing. So I picked out some comic books to talk about, because after all, this is a comic book channel. So what goes into something like this? A lot of training. People ask me, what do you have to do to be able to complete a 100-mile race? And in my opinion, everything has to go right, first of all. Half the people in training get wiped out due to injuries, because it's a pretty heavy burden to carry those many miles, and the time on your feet, and all the training in good weather and bad weather. There's a lot of things that can get in your way and can sideline you. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. The last week or two I've been making lists like Santa Claus. I went through, I've got all my distances, my aid station locations, different details I need to remember about the course. I'm going to have a couple of drop bags, which you put gear in these bags, and it's there waiting for you at a couple of different spots on the course. It adds up to about 7 different spots, because this is 4 loops. So I'm going to hit each bag. One bag I hit 3 times, one bag I hit 4 times. But I make an extensive list on what's supposed to be in the bags, a checklist. So that's drop bag 1, drop bag 2. I've got a list for a morning bag, which has the gear I'm running in, stuff I want to take with me at the start of the race, and then other details I need to know about the morning of the race, medications, and making sure all my batteries are charged, my watch, my headlamp, because we're running in the dark. We start at 5 a.m. It's dark out, running in the woods, and then for this race, I'm hoping to finish in 28 hours or less. And so you start in the dark, and then you're going to have to run through the night. So sunup is about 6 a.m. Sunset is around 9 p.m. So I'll have from 9 p.m. till 6 a.m. Saturday night that I'll be running. They are calling for reasonable temperatures, 84 high, 66 maybe is the low overnight, but they're calling for rain and storms, which is good. I love getting wet and muddy. That's what I love doing. I've got my van all outfitted. That's where I'm going to be sleeping tomorrow night. And anyway, I've got all my lists. I make maps. I've got a map that I am going to carry with me on the course. Okay, I've got it laminated, and that basically shows us our starting point and how we go around this Mohican State Park. And then on the back of this, I have a list with all the aid stations, and I have estimated times I think I'm going to be arriving at those stations to finish in 28 hours. But it could be longer, it could be shorter. The weather plays a part in it. And then in my 2 drop bags, I've actually made laminated cards. It's the same exact thing, but it's a little bigger. And it tells me basically where I'm supposed to be. And then I have aid station checklists, which are note cards of what I'm supposed to do while I'm in an aid station. So I'll have something like that with me too. So let's talk about these comic books. That's 4 minutes of jibber jabber. Hopefully I'll be coming to you next week with another belt buckle for completing the race. So I was thinking, who do I want to be this weekend? And I'm going DC theme. I'm really loving DC lately. And, we all know about Superman and the Flash race. They had, 3 races? And I don't want to be either one of these guys, okay? 10 years ago, maybe I could have been if someone had poor eyesight and wasn't paying attention. But nowadays, I don't fall into this category. So this book, completely out. That book doesn't help me. This one, I've always liked. Whoops, stuff's falling all over the place. All the excitement on the Silver Age Dave channel. Look at this. So this comic book, I always like when heroes die or when they quit. So here we've got, Flash walking away. Goodbye, cruel world. I quit. Goodbye and good riddance. Signed, the X-Flash. So I don't want to do that. I know I can't run as fast as I used to, but I'm not a quitter. Who I want to be, interestingly enough, is this guy. Running an ultramarathon is a puzzle. It's problem solving. Things are not going to go your way. Sometimes you're going to get sick. Sometimes you're going to be dehydrated. Sometimes you're going to be overhydrated. You're going to eat, not enough. You're going to eat too much. And a whole lot goes into running one of these races, especially at the 100-mile distance. And that's who I want to be. I want to be the guy that doesn't necessarily have it all figured out, but he's gonna figure it out, okay? And that's what Batman does, essentially. Bruce Wayne essentially is gonna figure it out, okay? It's like Will Smith in that one movie, which I love, where he's the stockbroker. I don't know the answer, but I know where to get the answer. That's what I want. Pursuit of Happiness, I think, was that movie. Just a great movie. I want to be that Batman right there, figuring it out, putting the puzzle together. And again, we'll see what the weekend brings. I've got a couple of these belt buckles, and I'm looking to add to the collection. Hopefully, if the year goes well, I'll add 4 this year, but time will tell. So anyway, that's my quick video. I've got a whole lot of things coming up. Okay, I've been buying some comics at Walmart. So I've got some comic unboxings that I want to do and figure out what's actually in these things. I know a few people in the community unbox them, but I want to unbox them myself. And then I also want to talk about these particular comics here. These are Marvel Milestones. I've got a thick pack of those things, and we'll talk about those and maybe some other great stuff next week. So what am I doing? I'm thinking about you guys. Okay, this weekend I'm going to think about my family, and I'm going to think about why I'm running, and I might think about you guys. But for today, I'm thinking about you. Get outside, get some sunshine on you, put a smile on your face, change that world for the better. Silver Age Dave is out.